This is the first episode from my mini documentary series about the Malawi project we just delivered. The deliverables was one huge panoramic 9x1 cinema projection and a 360 video that is now live online. I had been asked to talk at the ISMTD festival about 360 and VR video, and as a result, at the beginning of March, I was contacted by FOCO from Uniting Against NTDs about a potential 360 and virtual reality shoot in Malawi. At our first meeting with Uniting, we very quickly got informed that it wasn't actually just a 360 VR video. One of the main deliverables was actually a huge panoramic cinema projection. When I started researching how to deliver something for this, we realized very quickly that this was not straightforward and not many people had done this. We were very confident that we could do this, so I teamed up with the boys at Glance Productions. One of the early ideas was to use their Alexa mini camera and put some anamorphic lenses on it. So Johnny took with him his friend Ricky Patel to test on some anamorphic lenses, which Ricky has lots of experience with, and they went down to One Stop Film. One Stop Film was extremely helpful. They let them actually test out every single anamorphic lens they had. We hadn't actually received exactly the pixelation and the format, we just knew it was an extreme panoramic view, so started playing with putting this anamorphic footage on the timeline. At the beginning it looked great, and we thought this might be a solution. While we were sitting there testing, I received an email from FOCO at the Uniting with the exact specification for the projection in Geneva. So we then finally had time to actually put the timeline into the right aspect, drop the anamorphic lens videos in there and see what we got. We discovered very quickly that there was no chance you could actually film this with a one camera setup. No matter how wide or no matter what kind of anamorphic lens you have, you were still just covering about a third, maybe half of the screen we were required to cover. When we felt a little bit in dismay and weren't so sure of how we were going to deliver this, Ricky actually mentioned that he had been on a shoot a couple of years back in Tokyo where they had used a custom plate that took 3 A7Ss. With the new A7S MK2 that can film in 4K, we thought this might be an option. So Ricky started calling around for us to see if we could get hold of this plate and do some testing. And the next morning we had some very good news, and Joey went off to pick up the plate. To find out what happened next, check out episode 2. Please like, share and comment below.